U niġu issa biex naddu għal servizz li nwaslulkom kull nhar ta' ħamis dwar il-kultura lokali. Aħna fil-fatt ser inħallukom b'dan is-servizz illum ser niltaqgħu ma' żewġ żgħażagħ Maltin illi ħallew il-karriera u l-istudju akademiku tagħhom biex jidħlu fil-Kumpanija Nazzjonali Maltija ta' Sfin Kontemporanju. Kif hija mqassma l-ġurnata tagħhom ta' kuljum? Kien diffiċli għalihom biex jieħdu din id-deċiżjoni? X'inhuma d-diffikultajiet ta' kuljum u x'inhuma l-pjanijiet ta' Sfin Malta għall-futur? Dan huwa servizz ta' Sera li żammit filmati ta' Nils Plotard u Jan Mifsud. Insegwu dan is-servizz niġu fit-tmiem tal-programm tal-lum aħna nġeddu wkoll l-appuntament tagħna għal magħkom għal għada fis-7 ta' filgħodu sakemm nerġgħu niltaqgħu il-jum it-tajjeb insemmilkom.
Jiena Florinda Camilleri, naħdem full-time bħala ż- FBI ma' ż-ΦinMalta.
Jien Keith Mikallef u jien naħdem bħala ż- FBI mal-kumpanija ż-ΦinMalta.
ż-ΦinMalta, il-kumpanija ta' Sfin Kontemporanju Nazzjonali ta' Malta. Din il-kumpanija timpjega 8 seffina fuq bażi full-time. Il-fuq minn 700 seffin applikaw biex ikunu parti minn il-kumpanija u minnhom intaslu 8. Fl-aħħar, seffina Maltin għandhom l-opportunità li jisfnu full-time ma' kumpanija Maltija mingħajr ma jkollhom isifru barra minn xtutna.
I started with ż-ΦinMalta when it started in September, so it's been a few months now. I'm working with them full-time, but before I used to work as a pharmacist, a very different job. I'm still a registered pharmacist, but I've decided to focus all my energy now on dance. So my day is just packed with dance at the moment. The ones who know me well know how much I love to dance, and they knew that it was a very natural decision for me to take to move on to something like this once the opportunity came along. So it might sound crazy, but it's not crazy at all.
I was in university, I was studying to become a lawyer originally. So, bit of a change. I graduated from the LLB course as a legal procurator. And Maven asked me if I wanted to audition for the company. And I said sort of I'd love to. I would have loved to be in the company, but at first when I walked in I saw so many people. And I think 800 people had applied? 700 people had applied for the company. And I said sort of, chances aren't very highly in the favor of a guy who's studying law full-time. I went to the first audition and eventually people started getting sort of asked to leave. And I noticed I was getting through to the end, and then they were like, oh, okay, come to the second audition. And I said, okay, ma, I'll try it out. I went to the second audition and Maven at the end, he was, okay. You people over here who are left, you're hired. Fantastic.
We work from Monday to Saturday, from 10 to 6. But very often, most of us come in earlier than 10 to take care of our bodies, stretch, prepare for the day. We start with the ballet class, and we're finding it really helpful to center our bodies and create this atmosphere of intense focus, because the rest of the day is always quite different. So we start very, very solidly in the morning and we move on to rehearsals. Since we're a repertory company, we create work and perform a set of choreographies. So we have quite a variety in the day, which is really nice. Sometimes we can be doing maybe 4 different choreographies throughout the day. So it's really varied, and it's a big challenge because mentally and physically we really have to adapt from one half hour to the next. It was a dream of mine from when I was a little girl, but the dream was never strong enough to pull me away from Malta. There were no opportunities here before. So I didn't consider leaving Malta behind for that, but as I started growing older and older, the pull became much stronger. But luckily, once I had finished my degrees, this opportunity came along, and suddenly I said, yes, I have to do it. There's no way, I have to do it.
It was actually, I think it was in kindergarten too. I remember that we were doing the show and I was the seaweed in it. And I remember my teacher going to my mum after the show and telling her, oh, Keith loves dancing. You see the way that he spins the girls around on stage. Sort of, he really has this passion for it. And my mum was saying like, yeah. Sort of, you're just saying to be quiet. And then she saw me and she was like, he's really into it. Apart from having to, in the sense of being in the company, the greatest difficulty, as Flo said, is learning how to differentiate between the different dance styles we're doing. So if you go into one dance and it's a very strong, aggressive piece, I find it difficult to sort of just suddenly break from it and go into a very soft, almost sensual kind of piece. And then outside of the company, I find it difficult to sort of allocate time to the company and then to other things, for instance, to family, to friends.
We all develop some kind of injury once in a while. Luckily, though, we're very well taken care of. We have regular physiotherapy appointments and massages that sound nice, but they're very, very painful.
Sports massage.
Sports massages. So the injuries are there. It's part of our job and part of our life. We just work our hardest to prevent them and do our best to take care of them and stop them from getting worse.
They're battle scars. You wear them with pride.
Yeah. At the moment, my ankle is a bit funny, so hopefully by the premiere, I should be back to normal.
It's from the 11th to the 15th of March in Malta, and then the week after we'll be bringing it to Gozo. There's 4 different pieces by 4 different choreographers. So there's a solo, there's a duet, there's a group dance with 5 people in it, and there's a number which has all the company in it. So every single different dance is... There's a relation between them, but they're completely worlds apart at the same time.
Well, we are the first national dance company. It's the first time ever that Malta is investing in the dance sector to create some really high caliber work. We're working hard, we're shedding blood, sweat and tears, and the final product will be, I'm sure, quite good and quite interesting to watch. And one thing we're very adamant about is that when we go on stage, we carry Maltese identity with us. We are the company of the people of Malta. So we really want to get this across. So come and watch us and come and tell us if we're on the right tracks.
L-ewwel xogħol ta' ż- FinMalta ser jittilha f'Marzu fl-MITP fil-Belt Valletta u fit-Teatru Astra Fawdex. Għal aktar informazzjoni dwar ż-FinMalta u fuq ix-xogħol li ser jitellgħu f'Marzu sur is-sit elettroniku żfinmalta.org.